Hello, Taurus. Good morning. This Saturday, May 16th reading feels powerful, emotional, and full of major realizations already. Somebody here is finally looking back at their actions and they are starting to understand how deeply they hurt you. Um, this person is realizing that you were never the problem. You were the one showing love, effort, loyalty, and patience. And now they are seeing the truth clearly. They are realizing they projected their fears, insecurities, and wounds onto you when all you were trying to do was love them. But the question is, why did it take distance, silence, or losing your energy for them to finally recognize your worth? Why did they keep hiding behind pride when their soul already knew you were important? Um, this person feels sorry, they feel embarrassed, they feel like they should have been braver with you because deep down they know this connection is not ordinary. It feels spiritual, it feels destined, it feels like a twin flame bond that forced them to face every part of themselves they tried to avoid. Um, they are tired of wearing a mask. They are tired of letting fear, gossip, outside opinions, or karmic energy control what they truly want. So trust your intuition because somebody is having a major awakening, learning a painful lesson, and preparing to come forward with truth, apology, and a heart that finally understands your value. And let's get into your reading.
Okay, so I feel like your person has really been stuck in this constant hot and cold cycle. It's like this situation where they just keep stringing you along, right? Um, Everything seems fine, like a green light, and then the moment it starts to feel real or they feel good about it, they hit the eject button. It's such a frustrating loop, and it's one that repeats every time they feel exposed. That's just not a comfortable space for them, so they run straight for the hills. Honestly, though, I feel like this person is at a turning point. They've been so used to having their guard up, living their life purely through rationality, like a spreadsheet, you know? They've been relying on logic and reason for everything. But when you came into the picture, it's like all that rationality just evaporated. It left them in this messy emotional space that they didn't know how to handle. It's like it sent them spiraling, making them question everything. Whoever this person is, they can't get you out of their mind. It's like they're obsessing over you. And I feel like you might have drawn a line in the sand recently. Maybe that's why they're irritated that things didn't go the way they had planned. They were hoping to control the situation, but it didn't go as they expected. And for those of you who are actually involved with this person right now, I feel like they're really dealing with some heavy remorse. Maybe even wishing they had done things differently because they kind of hit the snooze button on this connection. They've dragged their feet on something that was always meant to grow into something more. But here's the silver lining. This person is starting to see their own toxic cycles. They're recognizing the patterns and the repetitions that have been keeping them stuck. And with this shift, it feels like they're realizing, I don't want to be on this hamster wheel anymore. That realization alone is sparking some recovery. They're ready to break free from the old, unhealthy cycles they've been repeating. This recovery, it's happening because your person is actually taking the time to look in their rearview mirror. They're analyzing the past, they're reflecting on the present, and they're seriously thinking about the future they want. They're asking themselves, what do I really want moving forward? What do I crave deep down? And this is also about them swallowing their pride and owning up to the things they did in the past that honestly were messy. They're recognizing that maybe it wasn't the right time before, or maybe they just didn't have the maturity to handle the situation. But now they're seeing that they have to step up and fix this deep spiritual tie between you two. There's a lot of growth and expansion coming from this energy. And I really feel that this connection has the potential to be solid so long as there's that reciprocity, equal effort from both sides. There's a lot of potential, but it requires both people to show up and put in the work. I also feel like with your person, there's an element of organic movement, but they've been trying to slam on the brakes the entire time. It's like they were always trying to slow things down or kill the vibe between you. The moment things got intimate, it would spook them and they would pull away. It's almost like they couldn't handle the closeness, so they would recoil. But there's something about your vibration that is hypnotic to them. It makes them feel incredible, almost too good to be true. And because of that, they've instinctively pushed it away. It's something completely alien to them, unlike anything they've ever experienced. It's challenging for them to deal with, but they know it's real. They can't deny that your energy is something special. Now, here's the big shift. They are busting out of their self-made cage. They're ready to drop all the things that have been blocking them from you. If this isn't validation, I don't know what is. They're pinpointing the issue, and it's like, I keep making the same mistakes over and over again. They're realizing that they've been trapped in a situation where they're miserable or just feeling uneasy, and it's time to change that. Instead of staying in a victim mentality or throwing a pity party, they're finally taking control. They're saying, I'm in the driver's seat now. I have the power. It's like they're finally ready to cut loose the things that are dead weight in their life and stop holding on to what's no longer serving them. They're taking their power back. This is also about your person upgrading their mindset, especially when it comes to wisdom. They're learning so much from you right now. I feel like they're diving deep, maybe researching spiritual signs or even soul connections. They're tuning into this frequency of love in a way they never have before, and it's giving them the capacity to be open. They're starting to let things in. In the past, or even now for some of you, this person has been super reliant on external things. They were trying to micromanage the situation, controlling how everything would unfold. So instead of taking action, they felt paralyzed. They couldn't let go, and it was keeping them stuck. But now, they're starting to see that they can't keep running from this. Calming the savage is here. Your energy has the power to melt them down. They know their old playbook won't work on you anymore. You provide a situation that is supportive and loving, but in a way that doesn't make them feel small or weak. It's a balance, and it's something they're learning to embrace. So, they're finally breaking free from their own limitations, and this shift, it's big. They're realizing that they can't keep running from what they really feel, and they need to make things right with you. So the way that you're able to talk to this person, the way that you're able to communicate to this person, the way that you're able to touch this person, it's very, very different. I think you see a completely different side than other people, especially with this person coming out as this tiger energy, because whoever you're dealing with is very independent. They have an energy of, I don't need anybody. So with this energy coming in, them feeling like they can depend on you, them feeling like they do need you. There's something about you and about your energy that makes them feel comfortable enough to kind of open up here, right? And tap in. I also get too, though, this tiger is very, very protective of this empress. There's a very protective energy coming in here where I feel like how this person has done other people in the past, it's not going to work on you. And I get, like, your person knows that. Your person knows that they have to break free from the cycles that they're typically doing with other people. Family tree is here. There's cultural differences, different values, beliefs, or traditions that pose a challenge to this connection. So you may be different than this person, right? You may be a different ethnicity. You may be a different, age. There's something different about you and this person. You may be very spiritual, they may be very religious or atheist or whatever it may be. But I think that in the past, the differences is really what separated you. I think that your person at times was looking for an excuse or looking for a reason why the two of you guys couldn't make it work, right? Like always looking for a way out. And I feel like now with this family tree, they're beginning to break free. There's also family issues here. It even can be within inside of a community. But I get that whoever this person is, they may be somebody who really does care about what other people think or what other people say. Where I feel like you're more so somebody who is very cutting edge, right? You don't have a problem, navigating uncharted territories. You're very resourceful. So if somebody in your family disapproved of the connection, you wouldn't care because it's not their life to live, right? But I think that the thing about this connection is that there are something here between the two of you that's different. And I do think that the differences drove the two of you guys apart. It can be the fact that this family didn't approve. It could be the fact that somebody's married. It can be a multitude of things here. But there's a difference. There's a difference in your energy. But I feel like now it's interesting. I think your person is beginning to see now that the differences in your energy is also what attracts them, right? Because you are not their typical type. And I feel like with this person, they're having this spiritual insight, right? Where they're seeing the power and strength that can come from your connection. And this is an energy where this person really does value you because you motivate this person and they do believe that you are in divine favor. So, despite whatever your differences are, despite whatever this may be, I mean, even look at it, she's very dainty and is dealing with like an animal, right? Complete opposites. It even can be your thought process. But now this person is not looking at it as a negative, but they're more so looking at it in a sense of um it's it's like curiosity. Like they feel like they could teach you something and you can teach them. This isn't a one-way street though, where they're only learning from you, you're learning from them as well. You may be learning from them how to be more grounded in the 3D, or you may be learning from them, different things, right? But you both are teaching each other, especially on this journey. Unexpected, the answers you seek are coming, but when the answers arrive, it might be too late or you've moved on. So, whoever you're dealing with, there's a lot that needs to be said here with this person. This person is getting ready to reach out. And I feel like there's a lot of questions that you may have, or a lot of things that you may not know the answer to, but you have like an inkling, right? Subconsciously, internally, intuitively, but this person is getting ready to reach out. They want to talk to you and they want to be able to explain to you why they were so stuck in the loop, why they were going back to their old ways or back to old cycles. Like this person really wants to have this conversation, your differences. And even though you're different, everything that you are alike, like this person is beginning to realize you're a lot more alike than they are. Like to them, you're not as far off. Right. The inside matches, like you and this person have the same inside. You and this person may have the same core values that you don't even realize, or that this person didn't even realize. But there's something unexpected that's coming in, I feel like, and it is going to be a sense of communication. And I feel like it's this person telling you that they're breaking free from whatever toxic environment or whatever toxic situation is coming in. There's a lot going on here, especially with this ancestral karma, okay? They're clearing negative ancestral patterns that were passed down through generations. Don't rush this journey. Yeah, this is an energy where we can't rush it, right? This is an energy where we have to allow it to unfold naturally. If you come in the way of this person's karma, you absorb the karma, and this person doesn't get the lesson, which ultimately is going to prolong your reconciliation. So being stuck in this loop, this person is able to identify even the negative patterns of their parents, right? Their parents staying in a marriage that wasn't healthy, their mom being a distorted feminine energy, whatever it may be. This person is beginning to clear these things, and they're telling themselves, just because I saw it this way doesn't mean I have to live in this sense. There's also, for some of you, some very deep, dark energy going on here around this person. And with your energy coming in here, it's a very protective energy. Just as much as this person is protecting you in the physical, your energy is protecting this person in the ethereal realm, right? In the other dimensions. And you're helping this person clear this. And there is a lot of negativity that's being put on your person and even being put on you. But to be honest, people can do whatever they want, right? A lot of times people like to manipulate energy, whether that's with spell work or just being controlling, right? Manipulating people, places, or things. But with this energy being so manipulative, this person is breaking free from it. This person is breaking free from those chains that were trying to bound them or bind them to something, whether it's a person, place, or thing. There's something here coming in. Wishing well is here. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You will awaken to a new life in them that has them lost in a field of possibilities. Because I think that you're opening this person's eyes up and you're saying, listen, we're not as different as you think. And the way that this person is processing things, the way that this person is looking at things right now, it's completely different than it was 6 months ago, than it was a year ago, than it was 7 years ago. You really opened this person up to a sense of spirituality. For me, this is coming in as like this great awakening, which I feel like we've been seeing for a period of time. But I also get here with unexpected and wishing well, right? This is an energy where there's a lot of excitement because this person has something that they want to tell you. They've made some type of decision. And I feel like with this person, they're no longer in this optical illusion. This person is no longer stuck in this karmic loop, right? They're no longer having this projected type of energy where things that they didn't like about you were actually things that they needed. But now with this person, they're beginning to be very, very confident, and they're beginning to think for themselves and lead in a way that maybe they haven't been able to lead in the past before when it did come to you. Okay, choices. There's a choice to have to, there is a choice they have to make. They know time is not on their side and they risk losing you forever if they don't. See, this person has a couple of choices. Are you going to stay stuck in the same karmic loop? And the karmic loop can just be a thought process. The karmic loop can be with a person that they've had a child with. The karmic loop can be them staying in a relationship that's unhealthy. A karmic loop can be this person repressing their feelings and not reaching out to you and expressing how they really feel. They're making a decision right now. Do I want to continue this and be alone? Or do I want to break free and be able to have my person? Because this person, they're on the fence right now, I feel like, because they know whatever they're doing that they've done for the X amount of time, they know what that gets them. But when it comes to you, they don't know what happens here. So that's why there's a choice to be made. And this person knows time is not on their side. They know time is not of the essence here, and they have to make some type of determination. Because the other thing also is that you may have created major boundaries. They feel you pulling away. They wish they can pull you back and convince that they're worth keeping. See, they know their actions, them pushing you away finally. For some of you guys who said, all right, fine, you want to push me away, no problem, do you, right? Or you set up certain boundaries. I'm not okay with you, doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm not okay being breadcrumbed. I'm not okay with these high highs and these low lows, right? I'm not okay with being on cloud 9 every time I see you and then immediately, feeling like part of me is ripping apart because you go quiet. This person now feels your energy changing, your energy shifting. Because again, I think that you've been very patient with this person, especially with taming the beast here. But I also feel like too, this person has taken a really long time to come forward and express how they really feel. So for some of you guys, you're in this place where you don't even really know how they feel about you, whether or not they want you. You're just going off of your own internal or intuitive insight, which is hard to believe at times, right? Because what this person is vocalizing, what this person's actions are, that's not matching their soul. That's not matching the person whose eyes you're looking into. And that's what's confusing about this journey. That's why you may feel like, I'm crazy. I don't even want to tell my friends what's going on because they're not going to understand. But your energy right now, this energy shift, this coldness, that's what's really making this person kind of come out of their shell and break free, because there is a fear here of this person losing you. There is a fear here that you may say, okay, fine, there are so many challenges within this connection, I'm just going to leave. That's why this person knows they have to come in and they have to make some type of major adjustments. And a lot of it has to, for some of you guys, this really does have to do with culture, right? Your culture is being different, perception of the two of you guys being together, whether you're a same-sex couple, whether you're older, they're younger, whether you're different nationality, different age, different race, whatever it may be, this person has to leave that alone, because the reality here, especially with this white dove, there's a lot of birds, so there's a lot of communication, but it's also high level oversight. Pay attention to the birds that are around you. There's also a peacock here. I feel like too, with this person, they really want to show you like the type of love that you've not experienced before. This is somebody that you don't even realize how much they truly have to offer because they've not allowed themselves to go to that energy. Because the peacock's feathers are not puffed up, so you don't even see the entire who this person is in its entirety. And they're a very beautiful energy. But I feel like you've seen that subconsciously or emotionally or at a soul level, but I don't feel like you've witnessed this in the 3D just yet. You may have seen bits and pieces, but there's more to come here. This is a very hopeful energy also. And I also feel like too with this hopeful energy, like your person is very hopeful right now. But at the same point in time, they feel stupid, foolish, they feel full, they feel like a fool for crossing the line and messing up this connection, right? For some of you, because this person has made a fool of themselves, that's what stopped them from coming forward. That's what stopped them from reaching out to you, or that's what stopped them from, having this reconciliation. It's almost like, how could I mess up such a beautiful blessing? How could I mess up something that was really meant for me? And I feel like whoever this person is, emotionally, they're going through it. Their heart is overflowing with love, so much it scares them because the love for you has no end. The level of vulnerability that you have with this person is insane. And I think you don't even realize that who like this person is in this like world of pain. And for whatever the reasoning is, I feel like the universe is really tightening the grips on this. The universe is really like putting the screws to this person and they're submerging them into their emotions, where this person is having a hard time being very logical right now because emotionally, their emotions are all around them. They can't escape this. And they're in this emotional sense because you're very focused on you. You're calling them out, you're creating boundaries, you're making sure that they understand you're being stupid right now for not taking action. You don't want to communicate? That's fine. Then you're going to get the cold shoulder. You have a choice to make. They know this. What are they going to choose? And the thing about your energy is it's insatiable. This person knows that. This person knows everybody wants to be around you. This person knows your energy draws in men, women, animals, whatever. There's something about your energy that's very light. It's very bright. It makes people naturally happy. The way that they want you, they've never wanted anyone else the way that they want you. So this is really challenging for them because this is a major craving. It's like this person is craving you more and more and more, and no one can satisfy them the way that you have. Key is here. You can expect some kind of gesture to help strengthen your connection. Give them a chance to prove themselves. Entering and leaving, first obtain and create a key. It could be a ring, a robe, a gesture, a stone, something that will symbolize the opening of place. This is this person getting ready to really open up to, getting ready to really showing you how they feel. This is this person wanting to be able to be vulnerable with you, wanting you to understand the depths of the way that they feel, the depths of this connection. They want to show you the complexity of it. They want to show you how much you mean to them. They want to have this sense of loyalty. For some of you, it may be your birthday, around your birthday time, and they give you something. This person wants to bring a sense of peace and balance back into this connection. And they're really, really hoping that you're waiting for them. They're manifesting you also is coming in. Their strong manifestation. And I feel like this person is hoping that even after this distance and after the tension and the stress and the turbulence and the arguments and these barriers and this separation, that you're still going to be holding on to them. Because I do feel like this person is definitely obsessing over you, and there is this sense of harmony when they think of you. You put their mind at ease. That's something that is very significant here. Potential. They're deep in thoughts about you, realizing their distractions prevented them from seeing the potential in you. I was paying attention to everything else except what they were supposed to. You can either be a blessing or a lesson. It's really up to this person. You are their karma, good, bad, or indifferent. It's really up to them. But now they're sitting here with this potential, with this wishing well, with them feeling foolish, with them being overly emotional here, right? With them in this energy. I feel like this person is beginning to really take a deep dive in, a deep look into themselves. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into some tarot. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this person? What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this person? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. I like this energy. Virgo energy coming out the gate. This is somebody who's working or planning or being very dedicated, right? This is somebody who is working on themselves, though. That's why I like the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is an energy where there's a lot that needs to be learned and there's a lot that needs to be corrected. And with this person, they're very focused on going back to square one. There's a very dedicated energy here where they're working towards some type of goal. They're working on obtaining something. And this could even be them getting or gathering the strength to come forward to you, to have this conversation, to open up to this unexpected message. Because I get here with this Temperance, this makes sense to me because Temperance is here as the alchemist, right? They're here to balance things out. The key thing that keeps coming in through these readings is balance. Balance is needed. Balance is necessary. The universe is all about balance, right? So what's happening, especially with this Eight of Pentacles and Temperance, is this person is being stripped of their, negative qualities, right? Of whatever kept them in the loop, this ancestral karma. They're being stripped of these qualities and they're being merged together with you, with your positive qualities and their positive qualities, so that you guys can come together as one. There is a level of alchemy here, but this person knows that they have to work on something. They may be physically working on their body also. Like there's some type of physical change that's happening with this person. And I feel very, very strongly here that your person is going to come out much more confident because they're viewing you as somebody that deserves love. With this Jupiter energy also, there's a lot of movement here. This person is working on movement or working on coming to see you, especially if you guys live at a distance. There's some type of communication that's also going to be coming in about this person having this major conclusion. This person is learning a lot of karmic lessons. And with these karmic lessons that this person is learning, it's also elevating them in the 3D. When this person submits to the higher purpose, to the higher power, whatever you guys believe in, once this person submits completely, that's when they gain complete control. But this person is beginning to acknowledge who you are. They're beginning to see you for who you are. There's a level of, I see you now, right? This person is no longer just seeing you as somebody completely different. This person is seeing you inside and out. This is also the world he is here, and that is communication, that is knowledge, right? So there's some type of knowledge that's going to come in here that this person has been waiting to tell you for a period of time, and it's going to make you really happy. Whoever this person is, they feel bad for turning you away in the past, and they're angry for putting you in competition with other people or making you compete because you were going through a lot. For some of you, you may have even been sick, but I feel like you were going through a lot, and I feel like this person's energy had a lot to do with it. And I feel like they're beginning to see you at your entirety. Whoever this person is, they're also watching you like a hawk. This is somebody who's very fixated, very focused, because your energy is coming in right now, very light, very bright. For those of you guys that are posting on social media, this person is looking at your social media. They're reading your comments, they're checking your likes, they're looking who you're adding. This is somebody that's in this Leo energy. Lots of Leo energy, because I feel like Leo season is going to be very significant. But this person is watching you. It's like you're the sun. Like you make this person very, very happy. You have a very high vibrational energy. There's a sense of self-love here. And by you loving yourself, it's allowing this person to love themselves as well. Oh, wow, look at this. The twin flame card. This person is tired of hiding you from the world. This person is tired of being away from the person that they're meant to be with. This person is also, you guys are gearing up for a major reunion here. Look at this, especially with the Empress at the top of the deck and the Four of Wands. Look at this in the Hierophant. And also with the Six of Cups, right? So this person is really in deep thought about what it would be like to be with you, but also to the Empress. this Empress energy coming in, this person is thinking about, how do I take care of you? You're in this Empress energy, which is a very receptive energy. For those of you guys that are the divine feminine, you're in an energy where the masculine is beginning to see you as somebody that they can help or somebody that they can assist in some way with. But they want to be with you. They're thinking about you very intimately, especially with this Hierophant and the Six of Cups here. This is a reconciliation at its finest. This is somebody that wants to solidify things. You may have somebody maybe going into a higher level commitment here with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. It's like this person wants to start all over and they want this second chance at love, children maybe, something that you and this person want, or you may want to introduce them to your family, or they may want to introduce you to their family. But this person is like, they want to push forward. This person is having this major awakening, especially the spiritual awakening, but also too, they've been doing a lot of praying. And also there's some type of confession here that's going to be coming in when it comes to your person, and you're going to feel very good with whatever is vocalized here. There's something here where through all the trials and tribulations, through all the stress, through all the obstacles, through all the fighting, through all the arguments, there's a victory here, and it's one that you've manifested because you solved the problem. Whoever this person is, they may have not saw a way out of a situation or a problem, but you've come forward and you've changed that. I don't know, for a lot of you, if this person was trying to make a decision between you and somebody else, they're choosing you. You're coming out as this victor. Like, this person is coming in where they really do want to help solve the problem. This person wants to fix the way that things were. This person is picking you. This person wants to make amends for the way that they've treated you in the past. This person wants a second chance at doing the right thing. This person wants to make new memories with you. They don't want boundaries anymore. Like, this person doesn't want that. Like, they've made a clear choice here. If there was a karmic energy in the past, I don't feel like that karmic energy is null and void. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, look, Justice and the Five of Wands. See, there was competition in the past. But what happened here with this Saturn and Leo is this person is now fighting for what they want, fighting for their heart, fighting for what's right in the situation. With Justice, there's a lot of jealousy around this connection. But I feel like this, especially with the Two of Cups, look at this, King of Cups, Judgment, and the Two of Cups. Your person doesn't care anymore. Now you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is a divine partnership, right? This person knows who they're meant to be with. There's a lot of Jupiter energy in this reading as well as Saturn energy. So with this person doing the right thing, with this person having this major aha moment, with this person being able to kind of think things out and think on their own, it's like there's a lot of blessings that are coming to this relationship. This is a very heated energy. It's a very intense connection where it feels like it's almost like ignited with passion and ecstasy. Things are going to get going pretty quick here between the two of you guys, where something is coming back around because your person, especially with this Justice energy, they've made a decision on you. They're paying attention to you. This Empress energy, right, they're paying attention to the Empress. They're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities of this twin flame. This person may be filing for divorce or going through some type of legal matter, but they've made some type of major important decision on this connection. And the decision that they decided to make was to work on it, was that this can be a very practical situation, that it has the abilities, it has the resources, and that they have what it takes in order for things to work, in order for them to fix it, in order for them to build an empire, to build a legacy with you. They're asking somebody here for help with that Hierophant card, I feel like. So they're asking either a pastor, or they're asking somebody that's older, or they may be seeking some type of advice here from a therapist or something like that. They're asking somebody to help prepare them, because whoever this person is, they want to make sure that they do the right thing. Because your energy uplifts them. Your energy is what gives them freedom. It's not what restricts them. That's what this person is beginning to realize, that when they go with the flow here and they don't resist this connection and they rise above it, it's a brand new perspective. And they're acknowledging that it's untouchable and it's defying the odds of gravity. This is an untouchable situation that is asking, that wants this sense of ascension, this elevation. And this person is realizing that your energy makes them feel very happy, which I think is beautiful, honestly. All right, let's see things from the 3D perspective. How does this person view the collective in their relationship romantically? How does this person view the collective and the relationship romantically? Okay, King of Wands, I like this energy. This is somebody that knows that they have to take charge here. All right. How does this person view themselves in this connection? What do they feel their role is here? Well, we get the Hanged Man. I actually like this energy a lot. The Hanged Man is all about gaining a new perspective, right? This person is in a place where they're starting to see things from your point of view. They're thinking, wow, look at what this person is doing. This is something that has potential. So with this shift in perspective, they're realizing that they need to let go of their old ways, the habits or patterns that kept them stuck in suspense. For some of you, you might not be talking to them right now, or maybe there's been some kind of delay or silence, but that's about to change. I can feel it. The Five of Pentacles wanted to pop up, and it's clear they miss you. How do they view the collective? Well, they see that you're ready for change. They know you've been waiting for them, and there's a sense of impatience on your side. You're over here like, come on, let's do this already. But the beautiful thing about this energy is that with the Three of Wands here, they're feeling confident. They're confident that they'll have another opportunity with you. They believe that you two are going to expand together and that there's success on the horizon for this connection. So what's blocking this connection right now? We have the Ten of Wands. This person is carrying a lot of stress. They might have a lot going on in their life right now, whether it's work, family, or just the situations they've created for themselves. It feels like they're under pressure, and this is affecting their ability to move things forward with you. When it comes to what they're thinking about heavily regarding the collective, we have the High Priestess. There's something you said to them, something that really stuck with them. Maybe you expressed something to them that's ringing true for them now. They're sitting there thinking, wow, they were right all along. As for their next actions toward the collective, we get the Six of Pentacles. This person is ready to end the silence. They're getting ready to reach out to you. And with the World, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, it's clear they want to work on this connection. They're coming forward with a solid offer. They're not just talking anymore. They want to show you that they're serious. This offer is going to be grounded and stable, which is exactly what this connection needs. What are their intentions with the collective? We have the Hierophant. This person knows you've been waiting, and I love seeing the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. This is a divinely guided connection. The two of you are meant to be, and the universe is stepping in to help align things. This energy confirms that this relationship is not random. It's been written in the stars. There has been some manipulative energy in the past, something that's delayed the inevitable, but the inevitable is still coming. You're still the person they're meant to be with. This person is awakening to the depth of this connection, and I feel like right now they're ready to make the changes they need to in order to move forward with you. Look at this, Six of Cups and Nine of Cups come up. There's a lot of emotional stability here. It's not just about passion and excitement. Cups and Wands, this person is ready to make a solid, long-term offer to you. So, what is the collective's advice here with this person? Well, we get Judgment. Oh, I'm really excited to see what happens next. Judgment is all about transformation, awakening, and making decisions that lead to long-lasting change. This person is having their own wake-up call. They know that this is a spiritual connection, and they're waiting for the right moment to act. They're getting ready to make a major sacrifice, let go of what no longer serves them, and come forward with something real. So, what's coming next? This person is really working on manifesting you back into their life. They're focused on this, and they want it to happen. It's something they need to happen. And honestly, it's on its way. This is the beginning of something new and real between you two, and the energy is aligning for it to unfold. You've both been through a lot, but now things are coming together. So be ready. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.